out here.
What's up, people? I know it's been a while, a long while. I don't know if you guys hearing this YouTube thing. So let me hold on one second. Hold on one second. Yeah. What's going on? What's up, people? I know it's been a while. I know. Can you hear me? I'm gonna actually check if you guys can hear me real quick. You know how we still can do that. Hope you can hear me. Hold on one second though. Can you hear me? Please let me know. Please let me know. We're gonna get on the good foot today. I should say tonight. We're gonna get a good on the good foot. Hold on hold on what's 1 second. But yeah, man. What's going on, guys? What's going on? I'm here. I'm here. Hold on 1 second. Your connection is unstable. Please wait. We will connect you. Try to reconnect you. Oh, okay, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second.
That's not good for anybody in this scenario. Trust me, I know what it is. Plus, I just don't want to be taking on everybody else.
Hold on. Let me just check it out. I'm gonna go on Instagram, what the hell, YouTube on my phone and see if I'm on audio. I'm going to start talking when I start seeing people. I'm going to start talking when I start seeing people. Okay, I hear me. Yeah, come on in. Tomorrow or Thursday, either tomorrow or tomorrow or Sunday. I'm definitely going to be on live, and I'm gonna let my subscribers know that I'm on live. But we're going to talk about it. As you can see by the thumbnail, we're going to get into it. We definitely going to get into it because it needs to be got into or get into. So what we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. I'm over here in my basement. Friday night, I just got finished watching Mortal Kombat. It was really, really good. I enjoyed it. You know what? I think I'm gonna share this on Facebook right now. Hold on 1 second. Give me a second, guys. Share this right on Facebook. Hold on 1 second. Post to Facebook. Yep, did it. Let's go. Let's get it close tonight. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Again, I was listening to, I had a conversation today. I had a really, I think it was a productive conversation, being so I 100% disagree with the person. We had a conversation today, and this is what the title of this thing, the thumbnail of this thing is talking about. The conversation that I had with a non-black woman is on how she think a black man should be, how she think a black man should. Let me see. Should I disconnect? Please wait. While can you guys can hear me, right? Oh, it's connected. Okay. How she thinks a black man should feel about society. A non-black woman, I remind you, even a black woman, I'll say the same thing. And should be in this society. And as I say all the time, a lot of these people feel as though because they dated a black man, that he's actually a black man. He's mainly, usually a black male. Because black men, when we're dating out of our race, and I do it, my lady is Hispanic, we let them know that when it comes to black issues, they can't talk about it. It's just that simple. You can have an opinion, then that's the problem. Just like if I'm dealing with, I can't walk in a Hispanic woman's shoes. I can't walk in a Jamaican woman's shoes. I mean, I should say an Asian woman's shoes, an Asian man or Hispanic man's shoes. I can't walk in his shoes because I don't know. I don't know nothing. I have entitlement to speak on it. Like I know what it means to be Asian or Hispanic, just to talk about it. That's logic. That's logical thinking people. This is how we think. And this woman kept on telling me how I should feel about situations, what happened to Michaela Bryan, the woman, the young lady, the young girl, what was it? Columbus, Ohio. And but not just specifically her. She was this non-Black woman was trying to tell me the percentage of what's going on because the way she feel, not what she actually, looked up on data and things of that nature on things. What she feel is what she feel. A lot of these liberals, it counts on how they feel. It never counts on what's really, really going on. So I let her know, that you can't speak on what's going on in the Black community. You can't speak on what's going on as a Black man. You can't speak on it. You can't do it. Like what's going on with them, what have you. I can't speak on it. So she arguing me down, trying to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. What the fuck you talk? You don't know what you're talking about. She wasn't even cursing. I'm sorry, she wasn't even cursing. We was having a good dialogue, but she was completely wrong because she's again telling me feelings. She wasn't telling me like what's good, like what facts do she really have. She wasn't telling me that. It was all feelings, just feelings. I was telling her Black men, one incident, I told her Black men, the top 15, not even Black men shouldn't even worry about police brutality. The top 15 problems that we have as Black American men or Black men in general, that is not the top 15 problem, police brutality. Not even top 20. So she said, "Oh, really? Is that a fact?" I said, she was saying it. She was, she was trying to be, smart, smart aleck. So I said to her, no. As I said, no, it's not. As a Black man, this is, these are the top 15 things that we need to, be worried about, and she's still trying to, and then she said to me, "No, you're wrong. You're wrong." Well, what about so-and-so? She named two things. I get it. That's the two things. Nothing's perfect. No excuses for bad racist people and racist or so-called racist cops and racist people. I'm not giving no type of what you call no type of excuses for them. I'm not doing it. That's not me. So yeah, you name two things. I get it. That's two things that you named. She she said, "Oh, well, you don't know what you're talking about. This, you don't know what you're talking about. This happens all the time." And I said, "How you know?" Because data, facts and data will prove you wrong. So how you wrong? How you know? And who told you you know? Things just going by feelings. That's how they do. Hold on one second. This is a situation. Let me know if you still hear me. Cash, I want to know if you still hear me, guys. Let me look at it. Let me go on YouTube to check it out. Second. You still hear me? Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Can you still hear me? All right. All right. All right. Yeah. So again, we're going to go on that. We're talking about that right now. But I want to know if everybody can hear me. Again, guys, thanks for showing up tonight. We're going to just talk a little bit about. I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys something I was watching on YouTube. Sorry, on YouTube about Dr. Shahar. I should say Sister Shaharazad Ali. This woman is the truth. You know what I mean? So we're gonna take a look at it. Whatever. I should do it on my other phone, but I'm gonna do it on this. You know, I know it's gonna be trying to cut out whatever. And the sister is talking some real stuff. I'm loving everything that this woman been talking some real things for the last 30, 35 years. You go on YouTube, you can check her out. Dr. Shaharazad Ali, she talked to three beautiful sisters, talking some real, and I hope you guys still here. But we're gonna go through it. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna go through it. Let's get it. All right, let's go. Miss Dr. Shaharazad Ali. Hold on 1 second. Oh, not that one.
More willing to change their diet than their women.
Hold on 1 second.
And so I reckon, and when he comes to us and can't get any sanctuary
Hope you guys
at all, then he don't have no life. And then they win, because what they want to do is to destroy him and make us think that we are better than him, that we will help the enemy destroy our own man that God gave to us. We have the best man on earth. Everybody want him. He looked better than everybody. He's stronger than everybody. He is the best, the wisest, and the most beautiful. Now, of course, many of our men have been tricked by the enemy too.
Yep.
But since we are the mothers, we are the first face they see. We are the first person they talk to. We the first person to feed them. We do all of that and raise them up. And so if there's a silly man out here, he didn't grow up and be silly. He was silly as a little boy because his mother mismanaged him and didn't reparent him using the truth.
Wow. Continue to teach. Whoa. Because
that's the thing. This is what we're dealing with. And the fact that they have taught your values on us. We don't have anything to do with how the white woman get along with her white man. We have a totally different circumstance.
Yep.
But every time they have an issue or make any issue in the relationship a priority, we jump right on it.
Yep.
Talk about our man gotta have good credit.
Especially liberal black women. Anything that a liberal white woman says, the liberal black woman can't wait to follow behind. I'm telling you, it's like a puppy. I think the liberal black woman and the liberal black man is the puppy of the liberal black. 40 years living in this society. That's what I've saw, if you will. Many people, many black liberals, they follow behind anything non-black for what I saw. They follow it. What's going on? What's going on? I was waiting for you to get at me. Man. I'm glad you're here, man. For sure. If you can help me with the quality of my recording videos, that would be super, super great. You know what I'm saying? Super great, brother. Hey, I'm a humble dude. I'm a type of dude you could let me know what I need, and that's it. I sent my email. Okay. Did you just send it? Because I check it out. Let me go back to this video. Hold on 1 second.
Give me a break. You know, it's just all nonsense, and they use those things to keep.
I'm sorry. This is Dr. Shahrazad Ali. She's on a young lady's podcast. Some real shit she talking that she, you know, if anybody know, I should say Sister Shahrazad Ali, they know on the chat on the last video. Oh, okay. I check it out. I'll check it out. Definitely. Let's go. Let's listen.
And we fall for it. We fall for it as sisters and hook, line, and sinker, and then we wonder why we're alone and miserable. So I want to ask you a question. I would like to ask you a question, just getting right into it, because in your book, you tell sisters, look, you're not equal to your husband. And you go into it very well, and you explain that submission really is a key to the happiness of a woman being satisfied. Because I heard what you just said right now. You said a woman is happy to please her man. She should be, at least. So talk to us about the whole battle of the sexes and women fighting for that power and that control in relationships. What can sisters do to try to really enjoy being submissive? What can they do, Doctor?
Well, submissive just really means agreement. I say that all the time. Okay? It just means...
Yeah, real quick. Let me stop this real quick. Submissive, again, as she said, it's just agreement. It's just agreement. Most men in this society, no matter if they're black, white, or Hispanic, or what have you, but especially black men, we're raised with our mothers. So why would we want you to be submissive in a way our grandfathers were like, probably would have done? You know what I'm saying? Probably. We want you just to be submissive in a way where, okay, agree with me sometimes. Stop trying to fight me on everything. That's all. Just stop trying to fight me on everything. This is how you build. You don't build by being my competitor. You don't do it. You can't. And a lot of you women know that. I know a lot of smart women. Y'all know that. It's just that you just can't help it for the most part. Let's go. Let's get it.
That's an idea. Then we need to think it over and try to get with it, if it makes any sense. As far as us thinking we're better than him, it ain't nobody better than the black man on the earth.
Mm-hmm.
He is the first man that God designed.
Yep.
And everybody else came after him. Every nationality, even us. And so we have the man who is supreme over all of the other men on the earth. Now, what we're dealing with is a man who has been wounded and repressed and taught that he does not have any value. And their solution to keeping him in that condition,
I feel like most black men are taught that they don't have any value. Oh yeah, respect your man, man. Absolutely, absolutely. You're absolutely right. I want all the smoke, definitely, brother. It's simple. Respect your man, and your man is supposed to respect you. But again, a lot of us men, we're not taught the right way, because again, I would say 1,000 times. I said it on my Facebook Live just a few minutes ago that men should understand that it's extremely important to pick out the woman you want to give your seed to. It's extremely important. And if you don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you how important that is. Because it's very important. It's extremely important. It's one of those things that, like, you need that stability. The family nucleus give you that stability. Man, woman, child, children, whatever it be. It's important to have. And a lot of not just black people, a lot of people in this generation, a lot of people in this society don't understand how much all that shit can solve. It might not be perfect, but it'd be way better than what it is today. When you have a strong-minded father figure, you have, a strong-minded mother figure. I should say a mother and a father that understand their duty as man and woman. Point blank. When you understand your freaking duty as man and woman, you're raising your child properly. When you don't understand it, when you go on buck wild, you're either having abortions, you're raising your child reckless, you're putting your child in foster care, and it's not helping your bloodline. All these strong cultures respect their bloodline. You know what I'm saying? The problem is the people put more value on women than men. I agree with that 1,000%. The people in this society, this first world society, put more value on women than men, as you said. Put way more value. And that's the problem. If you're going to promote one sex, promote the other. It's not fair. It's not fair to the children. One thing about me, I'm going to always talk about the children. I'm always do my best to protect the children, because those the ones that need to be protected. Because a lot of adults are going buck wild more than ever when it comes to protecting our children. And you're not protecting our children trying to tell a child who is more important, a man or a woman, instead of saying both sex is way more important. Both sex. Let me put it to this phone. Hold on.
Many of us do that. Many of us do that because we're disappointed. I've been talking with the brothers about trying to get in touch with or make peace with their fathers, because many of our people who didn't have a father, we have that father hunger, and almost everything we know about our father was told our mother, who was mad at him about their relationship. It has nothing to do with us being their child and them being our father.
For decades.
Fatherhood is not based on whether or not he can pay child support or not. We don't care as children. You can't find a child that care whether the father giving them anything. They want their daddy. And we have to deprive them of that based on some rules that white people set up. And we will tell people he don't do nothing for him, so I don't let him see him. And that is the worst thing. That's not hurting the man as much as it's hurting our own system to get married if you don't like it. You liked him at one point.
Yep.
Or you wouldn't have the child. Right. But you do like him. It's just we don't like him no more, and we make the child suffer for our dislike. And that's wrong. It ain't never going to be right. And we'll never have a normal child until we reunite our men with their own fathers so that they will know we need to have a hard father.
Yep.
Because it's hard now for a black man to pay all of the things, to have a job. He's living in a society, as I say, where he is totally kept down as much as possible. Yep. So if it's like that in 2021, what do you think it was like that in the 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s? He didn't have nothing. He was pushed out based on money most of the time because we all need the money. And so, we have let them use that. That still is not more important than trying to have that relationship with him. And yes, we should be trying to rebuild him. Many of them, they have just given up. You should hear the letters they write to me.
And that's the problem. It seemed like a lot of, and I'm going to keep on going because it's not black women that's liberals. It's most black women that's liberals. But non-black women black women that's not liberals, black women that have a functionality of logic, they're not doing that. And it is not just black liberals. It's Hispanic liberals. It's white liberals. It's Asian liberals. It's a function. Black women help destroy the black man. I don't think most of these people, most of these liberal women do that. That's non-black. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. I'm Puerto Rican and Jamaican. So I grew up with my father and mother. And my father, who was Puerto Rican, raised us with black values as Pan-Africans. Yet a lot of non-black Americans was, hating on black Americans. That's just a fact. It was a lot of us hating on black Americans. I remember when Jamaicans first came to, it was a lot of Jamaicans coming into the neighborhoods in the 80s. A lot of people, but I look at it as my my Pan-Africans that really respect each other. I look at it as that. I'm not like a Tariq Nasheed that will try to talk crazy about everybody, every non-black American that's black descent, but they're non-black Americans. I'm not that guy. From North New Jersey, and a lot of us was raised into being like Pan-Africans in real talk. That's that culture. But yeah, other than that, as I was saying in the video, we all, it's a situation where you got to uplift each other. It's just point blank. You have to uplift each other, because it's because of the children. We have to do it. That's the point of it. You got to be adults and live it. You know what I'm saying? Again, guys, if you want to cash at me, it's $Kasim KYSIM. Let's go back to the video.
Many of them, they'll tell me, they'll say, thank you. You finally explained some things to me my own mother wouldn't tell me. Because, when people say I'm giving up secrets, I'm not giving up secrets. I'm just leveling the playing field. Right. We know everything about them. They haven't known anything about us, and it has allowed us to manipulate and play them because they didn't know what they were dealing with. All I did is try to give them a hand to say, hey, this is what you're dealing with.
Yes. Thank you so much, Doctor. You said something in all about this movement, and I talked to you a little bit about it before when we had that interview last year with Sonetter. Shout out to Sonetter. Now the brothers are giving up, and they're calling it a movement like men going on their own way. The red pill. Men are calling it the manosphere. They're saying, forget about it. We're done with the black woman. We're going to tell her to go to her.
Make it clear. I'm not done with the black woman. I believe in respecting myself more than respecting any other human being, let alone a woman. Let's keep it going.
Have you heard about this movement?
I have heard it a lot. But you have to remember, they're dealing with decades of resistance and hostility and having their money taken and not being able to have a proper meal to even eat. Most of our men, and I'm around different grocery stores, some of those stores where they sell a plated dinner or a little carton of food they're given. And if any sister is looking for a man, she needs to go to the grocery store around 5 or 6 o'clock. Because they all in line. They all lined up trying to get a plate of food for $10.
Wow. That's right.
I tell the sisters, if you start cooking, he'll come by your house.
Real quick, the essay is a Dominican. He don't expect it. What you mean, brother?
He'll show up. When the people who have to nurture the entire family with food. Our men are in bad health because they're eating wrong. They're eating all of that salt. They're eating pork. They're eating all of that grease. They're doing everything because they're buying food from the enemy. See? When we could fix the brother something to eat, as it stands now, a man can't even ask a woman, can she cook. That's a turn off, and she'll get rid of him. If he that's the end.
Okay. What made you bring up Dominicans in this point? Dominicans and Dominicans is hard body. My lady, he's a nice guy and everything, but I know they look at me in this situation. But again, I don't care what another man thinks of me. I know what I'm doing. That's the confidence I had to build in me. That's the confidence I had to build in me as a man. I had to build that confidence. I grew up with a bunch of women, you know. It's all good, but because most of the women that I grew up with was educated women, being as though that really don't mean nothing, but was women that that tried their best to, you know, that was raised with like fathers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I should put it like that because that's exactly what it was. The women, you're right, Cubans are like that too. My father come from Panama. My mother father come from the Bahamas. Even them two cultures, what's his name? Tariq Nasheed, when he says a hate for Black Americans because of what white Americans had them think before they came into this country, because we grew up with it somewhat, especially the old school ones, the first generations that came to this country. Because again, my grandfather, my Panamanian grandfather, is dark as me, or darker. You know what I'm saying? So I saw that. You know, I saw what he taught my. He said that to my father, and actually his wife, his first wife was Panamanian, but my grandmother was African American. You know, and they had a conversation. My grandmother is dark skinned as well, so he wasn't like that. He has somewhat what my father and his brother say. He has somewhat of a hatred of Black Americans because what he'd been taught about the white media, even in the 40s and 50s when he first came to this country. My Panamanian grandfather. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I understand. You know what I mean? I understand. I know everybody, not Central Americans, are like that. I understand that. I get that. I'm not one of everybody like that. No, definitely. I ain't grew up that way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel you with the Dominicans though. I tell you, my father-in-law, he's Dominican. You know what I mean? I know. Let's get it.
Wow. Because that's how our women have been programmed to believe. And I tell them all the time, yeah, you got good credit, you got credit cards, you got that BMW. Let me see you crawl up in the bed with it at night.
What?
Oh, yes.
For real.
Thank you. No, doctor, I love you. I'm telling you, you are blessed. The Almighty, the Most High, Allah, has blessed you to be so. You touch the vein, you touch the nerve of everything that has been laid upon the Black man, and ultimately the Black woman. When we listen to you, it's not you putting the man up is helping us as women.
Hope you guys
you
can
are
hear this.
Saving us. So with me saying all that, when you talked about food, you took it all the way back home. You took it back to our values from our mothers and the mothers before us. Now you started out talking about food.
There are women in our community, in other communities, I want to say, and they may or may not be there. So they put up, okay, because that's their father.
Yes.
And it represents a decision that I made to lay down with him and reproduce and make this child. Okay? We don't even show our children their daddy. And if we say anything about it, it's usually negative. And it's usually based on something that we have going with the man. that we mad about, but we always mad at him. And he do things to make us mad. But we don't have to learn to back down.
Oh,
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Talk to me about that.
For sure. This whole video is telling what I get a lot of non-black people try to tell me how I should feel about being a Black American man in a way of statistically what I should worry about, what I should deem as racist and stuff like that. Black Americans, but most Black Americans on that victimhood shit, especially the liberal ones, the Democrat voting ones, they on that victimhood shit. They don't want to try to solve their own problems. They want other people that supposedly hate them solving their problems for them. And this is why I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know. I don't get the point, because if you're not looking for unity, I don't get it. When you're looking for the so-called enemy to help you. And this is what's happening. So I have to fight with non-black folks, especially liberal people that follow the whole narratives, the mainstream media narrative. I got to keep on talking about it each and every time, letting them know, hey, listen, because I don't know what you go through. Simple. It's one of them things that it's really not hard to obtain. It's really not hard to process. But when you're dealing with people that don't understand reality, understand a different perspective of things, and just going about emotions and stuff like that, cool. To them, it's cool. But you can't just because most people your little echo chamber that tell you you're right, that don't mean you're right. You got to do research. You got to search things. You got to understand what's reality and what's not. We have so much things at our fingertips. So many things. I can't blame CNN. I can't blame MSNBC. I can't blame Fox News. I can't blame ABC, CBS. I can't blame them all the way at all. Because, again, this is not 10, 15 years ago. We should know how to research. Because any phones that we have, you can look it up. You can look up anything that you want. You can see what's facts and what's feelings. It's a simple thing. And people don't want to reflect on that. People would rather reflect on what their favorite actor said. They rather reflect on what their favorite paid activists said. They rather reflect on what their favorite athletes said. Well, all these people, again, are paid to say what they ask them for solutions. They look for the same people that they feel is racist or what have you to answer their so-called questions. That's backwards. And people that don't know, as I said this many times in other videos from the past, if you can't walk the shoes of a specific person that you're trying to let him or her know how they need it, you should shut the hell up. You should, let's say, agree to disagree. Being as though, I don't know what you're disagreeing about, but you should, politically, from a politically correct standpoint, you just should walk away and agree to disagree. Because if you around a lot of self-hating Black American men or women trying to tell you what it means to be Black and you're gonna live in that echo chamber, that's your fault. But most people ain't nice like me. Most people are not gonna have a dialogue with you too long. They're gonna get at you from a point that you're gonna get mad. You know, you're gonna get mad about it. You know what I'm saying? So now the dialogue is not gonna work. But when we have a conversation, I'm gonna prove that you're wrong. I'm gonna prove it. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to say things because most of those people want to have your validation, your acceptance on what they're saying or just what you're saying. I don't give a damn about your validation or acceptance, only but the Most High. I give a damn about the Most High. That's what I care about, the Most High. I don't care about what you think how I should feel. This is not a popular opinion, so you're wrong. I don't care. I'm going to have a dialogue because I'm a humble person. I'm going to give you your 15 minutes. It's going to be it. It's going to be it because I know what it's going to lead to with one-dimensional thinking people. I know what's going to lead to. You know what I'm saying? These are the same people that can't even keep a relationship, that's making so many bad decisions, that's trying to tell me what it means to be a Black man in America. That's trying to tell me. That's trying to tell me what I specifically need to know. I mean, it's cute, but it's extremely disrespectful. Because I would never ever tell a non-Black man how they specifically need the facts and data on what's going on or how you should feel. Because that's what the woke narrative is. How you should feel. Most of these woke people that I'm around, specifically, they know nothing about nothing. They follow everybody, like kids. It's like middle school. I work at a middle school. I'm a counselor of the youth in the county where I live at, and I see it every day. I'm a coach. I'm a track coach, and I'm a football coach. I see this every day. The kids act like that, but not just the kids, the adults in this generation, because everybody's entitled. Everyone's entitled. Anyway, guys, this is the end of the video because I got a long morning tomorrow. Please, I'm gonna say this and everything. Support everything that I do because I'm gonna support all my subscribers that support me. That's the type of guy that I am. I'm gonna do it, and I'm so happy that people that joined the live joined it. And if you want to donate to this platform, my Cash App is $ KYSIM 39. Okay. Again, Cash App is $ KYSIM as a Mike 39. It's in the chat if you want to look at it. Hey, tomorrow I'm actually going to make sure I put the event up on when I'm going to go live. There's so much to talk about. I'm going to talk about a bunch of things when it pertains to the making sure you're protecting these kids out here. We're going to do it up big. Tomorrow I will be going live, and I'm going to make sure that I put it up for my subscribers and people that are just supporting me. All right. Peace out, guys.